Kia ora, it's Ruth here and welcome to my backyard in Christchurch. Now the blue skies have just started coming up this morning and my rule of thumb is that when I need sunblock on, it's too hot to garden because one, I need to put sunblock on. Two, it's not good for the plants to be transplanted or anything during that time or watered. Three, with my internal heater, I just get too hot way too fast. So I thought I've probably got about half an hour until that happens. So let's get my February garden update done because I haven't done that yet. So join me as I walk around my garden, show you what's growing, what I'm about to harvest because I've got a whole lot I can pick at the moment, which is really exciting, and what I'm planning to do over the next couple of weeks. So to start off, I'm here in this side of the garden and I've got my corn and everything. So let's have a look down here. Our corn is going really well. It took ages to start shooting up, but we're starting to get the browning off, and the browning off is when you're able to start picking it, which is good. And it's feeling little, but quite full. So I'm interested. I haven't grown corn in a couple of years. And that's because corn does take a long time to get ready. It also takes a lot of nutrients from the soil, but I thought I'd give it a go this year again. Did plant it probably a little bit too late, and we had a really weird summer, as I've mentioned before. It has been cool for a lot of the time. So another trial, depending on how it goes, I'll probably go again next year. If it's a dud, it'll just be something we don't grow. But it's really cool seeing it grow. And it looks like it's pollinated well. Next to it is our carrot seeds, which I'm about to pick as well. So they've taken a long time to go from this green to the brown. And I've never tried getting my own carrot seeds before, so I'm quite excited about what it's going to be like. And if I have a look down here, I'm pretty sure this was one of the purple carrots. It was, so I'm going to have a whole lot of purple carrot seeds. Next to it are some late planted beans. We'll see how they go. We've also got some ones that we've transplanted, such as some Kohlrabi, and there is some sprouting broccoli as well, which is going to be great coming into winter. Great, there's already some height on it. Then down here we have our berries. I am absolutely loving all the berries we're able to have at breakfast at the moment. So every day we're able to pick a handful of blueberries and strawberries, and every now and then we get a sneaky boysenberry, which is very exciting as well, with it only being our first year in the garden. So here you go. Here's some strawberries. And what we've done this year, as you can see with our blueberries, is they're tied up to poles. And I learned that from a friend who grows lots of berries, and they said it just helps with the uprightness of the plant, makes it a lot easier to pick, and it means it's not sprawling. And so far we've found it really good. It means you can actually see where the blueberries are, and I think getting that little bit more sun as well means they're ripening up quite nicely. Okay, so let's continue on. So this is all our side garden and our super boysenberry, which just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. Got some crazy nasturtiums going on. I love these. I love seeing the bees just having a lot of fun in it. Probably need to do a bit of pruning so I can get down this path, but that's okay. Our leeks here are doing really well. We've got some beetroot that we've just transplanted, as well as some more kohlrabi and some Brussels sprouts. Down this end, we've got some bush beans, and our bush beans are going really well. My only problem with bush beans is it's really easy to miss some beans and they get too big, so I need to have a really good look through so I can pick some. And we've got some more beetroot down here, which are getting really nearly ready as well. One thing that I need to do in the planter was carrots. I've had some carrot seeds going through here, but with it being so dry and hot, not many have taken, so I need to do another sowing down there. If we get to this garden, more Brussels sprouts. I really enjoy Brussels sprouts, and they need to be planted really early down here in Christchurch so that they are ready for winter. Here is a kohlrabi, which is ready to pick as well. Some more kohlrabi. I've got some pak choy, some tatsoi, and then one of our first of many zucchini plants. And again, trying not to let them to get to marrow size. And here is our apple tree. They are still tiny for now, but we have been doing some thinning so that they're ready to use for winter. And that means the other ones will get bigger as well. So it's been quite a lot of fun. We've been learning how to bottle, we've been learning how to preserve rather than just freeze. And so that's been taking up a bit of time, and it's been really fun. And down the bottom, I had my broad beans growing, which is to support with codling moth. And I've got a few self-sown ones coming up again. So I'm just gonna leave these and see how they go. Definitely has had a lot less codling moth than last year, so I'm hoping that continues. And with the self-sowing, it's easy, you don't have to do anything. And our feijoas are coming up nicely too. Oh, while I'm here, this is really smelly. Look away if you don't like maggots, but I've been soaking sheep poo and been soaking them for a little bit too long, and I've got a few maggots in here, which is pretty gross. So I think today, or maybe this weekend, I have to get Caleb on to helping me get it all sorted so we can put it all on the garden, but I know the garden will really enjoy it. And this is the last one over here. going really well. Something just before I start this video is I haven't shown for a while is our crab apple, which is really exciting. We've had it for 3 years. The last 2 years, first year, it was the first year in the ground, it did nothing. Second year we got 3. This year we counted, I think we've got nearly 200. And they are nice and beautiful. I love the colours. And my dad makes a really good crab apple jelly. So I'm going to need to get the recipe off him so we can use them as well. And our persimmon, just while we're on this side, over the random crazy frost we had in October, it just completely knocked it out and we lost all its leaves, but now it's sprouted back amazingly, and I'm needing to do a little bit of pruning so that we've got more branches that kind of go out how we want them to go out. What I love about this is that we can actually train it to have a fuller tree, because again it's 3 years old, same as the crab apple. The first 2 years we let it have 2 fruits the second year, but it never really put much effort to its branches. So the fact that we had that frost and now it's got some good branches is actually probably a good thing. Here's just a few of the flowers in this area, which is looking quite nice. And we've got some bees already out and about, which is really lovely. Will it settle? No, it's just flying. So I think I'll leave you there and then I'll do another part so that it doesn't become too long. So that's what I've got growing so far. I'd love to know what you've got growing and what you're picking in your garden. And I'll say ka kite for now, so see you later.